Samsung's upcoming Galaxy A57 is quietly redefining what a mid-range phone can be. From leaks and benchmarks, it's clear that Samsung isn't just doing a minor refresh this year. They're pushing the boundaries of performance, display technology, and usability in the A series. We're looking at a device that could feel more like a mini flagship than your typical mid-range phone. Welcome back, viewers. Sam's here. Like, share, and subscribe for more! Performance is where the A57 immediately stands out. At the heart of the device is Samsung's new Exynos 1680 chipset, which combines a mix of high performance and efficiency cores. The Geekbench leaks show one core clocked at 2.91 GHz, 4 cores at 260 GHz, and 3 cores at 1.95 GHz. Paired with the Eclipse 550 GPU, with 12 GB of RAM running Android 16, this setup scored 1311 in single-core and 4347 in multi-core tests. For a mid-range device, those numbers are impressive, hinting at smooth multitasking, faster gaming, and responsive day-to-day performance. This isn't just another A-series refresh. It's a statement that mid-range no longer has to mean compromise. Samsung is also going all in on the display. The A57 is tipped to feature a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED panel with a 120 Hz refresh rate and peak brightness of 2200 nits. Let that sink in. This is nearly flagship-level outdoor visibility. You could use this phone under direct sunlight and still see every detail clearly. And Samsung is adding something special: privacy display technology. This makes your screen appear normal from the front but blur or black out from the side, giving you built-in privacy without any extra accessories. For anyone who works on public transport or in busy spaces, this could be a game changer. Now, let's talk cameras, because this is where the A57 really flexes. The setup is rumored to include a 50-megapixel main sensor, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and an 8-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom. Yes, real optical zoom, not digital cropping. That means sharper details, better low-light shots, and improved depth for portrait mode. Samsung is finally bringing camera features to the A series that fans have been asking for over the years. If you're someone who loves photography but doesn't want to spend flagship money, the A57 might just be the answer. Battery life is another strong point. A FUF 200 mAh cell with 45W wired fast charging and 15W wireless charging means you can top up quickly or charge without plugging in if you're short on cables. Combine this with a vapor chamber cooling system, and the phone stays efficient even under heavy use. Samsung is clearly paying attention to real-world usage, not just benchmarks. And yes, the phone also features IP67 water resistance, so you don't have to worry about accidental spills or rain. One of the most interesting aspects of the A57 is its global usability. Unlike many modern devices that are moving to eSIM-only setups, the A57 will support dual SIM 5G. That's becoming rare in 2026, and it gives you the freedom to manage two numbers or networks simultaneously without compromise. For global travelers or people who juggle personal and work lines, this is a huge convenience. Design-wise, Samsung is keeping it sleek. The A57 measures just 7.4 mm thin and sports a premium metal frame. It's impressive that a phone packed with this much performance and a high-end display can remain so slim and comfortable in the hand. Add in a 120 Hz display, vapor chamber cooling, and a long-lasting battery, and you have a device that doesn't just look premium, it feels premium too. Now, let's talk software for a moment. Running Android 16 out of the box, Samsung's One UI enhancements mean you're getting a smoother, faster, and more secure experience. Privacy features, smoother animations, and better multitasking are all included. And with the growing adoption of Samsung's ecosystem, from Galaxy Buds to smartwatches, the A57 fits perfectly into a connected lifestyle without needing additional flagship devices. Leaked performance benchmarks also suggest that the A57 isn't just about speed on paper. The GPU performance hints at solid gaming capabilities, and combined with the 120 Hz AMOLED panel, you're looking at smooth graphics and fluid animations even in demanding titles. For a mid-range phone, that's practically unheard of. And with the new cooling system, you won't have to worry about overheating during long gaming sessions or intense multitasking. One of the subtler upgrades that's worth mentioning is the screen's adaptive brightness and peak nits management. At 2200 nits, outdoor visibility is exceptional, but Samsung's software also ensures the phone doesn't drain battery unnecessarily when you're indoors. The combination of software intelligence and hardware prowess here shows that the A57 is designed to be more than just a spec sheet. It's about actual user experience. If we look at connectivity beyond dual-SAM 5G, the A57 is expected to include Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and NFC support for mobile payments. That means whether you're streaming, gaming, or paying for coffee, the phone keeps up with modern standards and doesn't feel behind the curve. Add the wireless charging option, and you've got a phone that blends convenience with power in ways many mid-range devices can't. Another subtle but important feature is Samsung's continued focus on durability. The IP67 certification means the phone can handle dust and water exposure that would challenge many competitors. Combine that with a slim metal frame and Gorilla Glass protection, and the A57 is a phone that not only performs well but is also built to last. Finally, all signs point to a March 2026 launch, lining up with Samsung's usual A-series refresh. By then, the Galaxy A57 might have shifted expectations entirely for what mid-range devices can do. From its high-performance Exynos chip to the near-flagship display, real optical zoom cameras, improved battery, and dual CM flexibility, this is a phone designed to compete with devices well above its price tier. In short, the A57 isn't just another mid-range device. It's a phone that challenges assumptions, blurs the line between mid-range and flagship, and brings features to users that were once considered exclusive. Samsung is quietly proving that you don't need to spend top dollar to get top-tier experiences. If the leaks are accurate, the A57 might just become the phone everyone talks about in 2026, and for good reason. Whether you care about performance, display quality, battery life, camera capabilities, or just the feeling of holding a device that doesn't compromise, the A57 ticks nearly every box. And as Samsung continues to expand its A-series globally, mid-range users are finally getting devices that feel like more than just budget alternatives. They're devices designed to impress. So keep an eye on this one. The Galaxy A57 is shaping up to be a mid-range powerhouse that redefines what Samsung's A-series can do, proving that innovation isn't limited to flagships. This might be the first mid-range phone that genuinely feels like a mini flagship in disguise. And it's only a matter of time before we see how it performs in the real world.